You are listening to Launchpad, a podcast produced by the Office of University Strategic Communications at the University of Texas at San Antonio. It is the beginning of a new era. Two top-tier research universities are joining forces as one, bringing the power of higher education and healthcare into one institution. A new university that will serve as a model of both access and excellence across South Texas and beyond. In this podcast, we speak with the leaders who will be guiding the third largest research university in Texas into this exciting future. Get informed and get inspired about San Antonio's new world-class university. Hello and welcome to our first episode of Launchpad. I'm your host, John Elizondo. We'll be joined a little bit later by UT San Antonio President Dr. Taylor Eighmy and Senior Executive Vice President for Health Affairs and Health System, Dr. Francisco Cigarroa. This is an exciting time for the University of Texas at San Antonio, two merged institutions becoming one. With this integration, there are some exciting possibilities. Here's a few to name. UT San Antonio is the third largest public research university in Texas, with a $1.3 billion endowment. The university now serves 40,000 students across 15 colleges and schools, and will now be home to 320 academic programs and more than 500 active clinical trials. It also serves as a primary driver for San Antonio's $44.1 billion healthcare and biosciences sector. Impressive numbers. Leading the way of this new institution is University President Taylor Eighmy. He became the sixth president of UTSA in 2017 and served as the acting president of the University of Texas Health Science Center at San Antonio, leading into integration. He now takes on the same role at this new institution and is eager to help build UT San Antonio into a world-class university.
I am the luckiest person that I have this opportunity, and I'm lucky because I'm surrounded by leadership teams that are amazing. My colleagues, to a person, are so talented. They have these characteristics of deep belief in our mission, altruism, hard work, brilliance, audaciousness, big thinking. And so the fact that I get to work on this with so many amazing colleagues is just a very powerful thing. And it makes all of this worthwhile and worth doing.
So how did we get here? This process was more than a decade in the making. For some, like South Texas native Dr. Francisco Cigarroa, he has seen this decision evolve over the last 20 years.
It's interesting. I was president of this Health Science Center in 2002 when, the first study was done about, is it a good idea to merge UTSA and UT Health Science Center at this time? The conclusion at the time was that the universities were not ready. In 2010, I was chancellor of the University of Texas system when Senator Vanderpute asked us to restudy, the opportunity to merge both the UTSA and the Health Science Center. So as chancellor, I put a blue ribbon panel together, from across the country to take a look at this and to give their insights and their input to the Board of Regents. At that time, this panel said, great idea, not quite ready, because UTSA still had to grow a little bit more in their research efforts and their educational programs that they were working on, but that the board should seriously consider this again, in the not so distant future.
Both institutions were finally ready to merge. Both were on steeply positive trajectories. And the opportunity to seize the moment about bringing the two institutions together was just the absolute right time to go ahead and go forward with it.
I would say that where we are today exceeded every expectation that the founders of both UTSA and the Health Science Center San Antonio ever had. I arrived here in 1995, and I was making a left turn on Wurzbach and Floyd Curl, and there were 5 coyotes greeting me in an empty lot. This opportunity to create this university that's going to really excel and catalyze education, research, healthcare, translational science is profoundly large.
The impact of this integration will be wide-reaching, but no place will benefit more than the Alamo City. San Antonio is one of the fastest-growing metropolitan cities in the United States. It's the second largest city in Texas, and now home to a university that reflects its potential.
I always have said this since I arrived here. Great cities need great universities, and great universities need great cities. And given the size and scale of San Antonio and really what we reflect in terms of the demography of the United States, and if you think about the population growth here in Texas and what it's projected to be over the next 50 years, if you think about the economy of Texas, if you think about the momentum of Texas, it's a perfectly logical reason to think about creating a world-class university for San Antonio, to be here, to be foundational here in San Antonio, just to fulfill this important notion, this important concept that great cities and great universities are synonymous.
Statewide, the University of Texas at San Antonio will strengthen the caliber of higher education institutions in the Lone Star State. The new university is home to one of 4 NCI-designated cancer centers in Texas. It will be home to the state's first College of AI, Cyber, and Computing, and will help lead the Texas Cyber Command. Plus, UT San Antonio will be a key engine for prosperity in South Texas.
It means to the state of Texas that we are serious about providing the very best education to the next generation of students and generations to follow, that we're really serious about recruiting the best faculty to this great state of Texas, that we want to provide an exemplary educational experience for every student, no matter their background, and that we want to actually develop discoveries that translate to either the bedside or to improve the quality of life, whether it's in engineering, whether it's in medicinal chemistry. And so, we believe that we have a responsibility to the state of Texas and to this nation to do this, especially as our population is continuing to grow.
UT San Antonio brings together the innovation of a top-tier research university and the expertise of a world-class academic health center. This university will have an opportunity to make a national and global impact very quickly and establish itself as a leading force in the world of higher education.
We will automatically, on day one, be the equivalent of many, many public AAU research universities in the United States. And so that level of impact will be founded in excellence, and that will garner all sorts of opportunities for us going forward in the partnerships we establish and the way we will focus our impact globally to locally. And it all goes down to this premise that if you create enough density of excellence here, it will create all sorts of opportunity, but we now get to do it at scale, and we get to do it with the gravitas of being an institution on day one that will be already, I'm going to just say, a big dog.
As UT San Antonio embarks on a new beginning, opportunities in elevating healthcare and strengthening the workforce are 2 key elements in the university's future evolution. These are opportunities that will not only fuel success for the university, but for everyone directly and indirectly affected by the University of Texas at San Antonio.
I think success for me is to have an impact to provide, better educational opportunities, better discoveries that improve the quality of life, better healthcare that allows every individual in the community that we serve and in San Antonio the opportunity to reach their highest aspirational goals, and to say that nothing is impossible, and really to elevate the dignity of every person.
We will be a 40,000 student, 17,000 employee, almost $3 billion a year annual enterprise with an endowment of $1.3 billion and annual research expenditures of $600 million with a combined economic impact as a new institution here in this part of the world of something like $7 billion a year. We will be a world-class university on day one, but if you give us 10 years, we are going to go to the moon.
We see the impact this university will have on the South Texas region and in the Lone Star State. But what about the impact it will have on students? How does it continue to thrive as a Carnegie R1 research institution as it blends health and academics? Plus, how does this open doors for endless possibilities in the world of healthcare? Join us for our next episode. This episode of Launchpad is brought to you by the Office of University Strategic Communications at the University of Texas at San Antonio. This podcast is available on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Stay up to date with the latest news about UT San Antonio by visiting UT San Antonio today.